here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found, but just by the coach team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bears offense on the field first. We'll see their opening script. Here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. He's coming off a tough day, and we get through a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. They'll run for it. It's Parker. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And that's the first down for the offense.
The Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
I love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
And off to Parker. And he is swallowed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They'll snap it from the 28 on 3rd and short. Looking for the end. He'll pitch it. Tying it on. He's at the 20. Touchdown Bears! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And man, did he find a way to close with that 48-yard run for 6. And he passes on the touchback. Here we go. I know he thinks he can pass every time, but sometimes you just have to take it easy. Stop at the 14. The Falcons offense will come out and go on the attack for the first time. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
I think a big key in that last game was they moved up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him be.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions with the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They've got the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Falcons will call on their punt team.
Number 8 on to kick it away.
Not only back in motion, try to clear the picture. Give to the big fullback. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's a gift to Parker. Runs ahead and powers his way through 4 yards at the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Way fake, Williams. Buys time to his left. Fires to the big fella. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Bears will hunt away on 4th down.
see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Scanning the field, it's Alexander. Looking for a deep man. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rush right in his face. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes a deep play. Brings it to the end zone. He's at the 10.
That's a nice job by the offense there in your second round. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, moving through the next couple of play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't. I like the response. The defense does their job to get the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the score.
Williams. They'll run the screen. Crosses the 30, he's falling. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. He gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Handoff for Parker. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Handoff, Parker running left. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming. It's during the final minute of the first quarter. Williams on the play fake. Still looking to his right. Throwing, looking right. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! Talk about keeping your eyes down the field and then unleashing one on a rookie.
And having a guy like that that can buy time and beat you down the field with his feet. But also, what you said is the most important thing. Keeps his eyes down the field. He's not looking to run the football. He can, but he's looking to do damage and make a big play down the field. Because he had his eyes up, he could do it.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Got some great pass. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
I think there's a couple schools of thought on how you run the football and how to throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now it seems like they're starting to get that ground game going.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Dropping back, it's Alexander. The quick game. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up the 3.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they really that's what they're doing.
They'll be driving around. It'll be a first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down.
second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. Got this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. There we go. Going for yardage. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off.
2nd and long here. Let it go from the gun. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Let it go. Now on the move. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up. And they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football.
Nice to see as a head coach to have the kicker like this. It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him struggle through the uprights.
He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Gets him right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. Jay guys, the Bears offense are on the field. He's got the last drive in the end zone. He'll try to follow suit here. Rolls right. He'll pull it down. That one could really put this drive into some high gear as they have a 1st down out of 37. And the Bears will hustle to the line.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability. He has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
Didn't get much on 1st down in 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Snowed under by the defense.
It's really hard to control the running game. Don't get tripped the line scrimmage. Offensive line doing a great job of tagging those guys up front. Not open lanes to run through. Nice job just modifying that ball altogether.
3rd down from the gun. And the ball's out there after it. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense is very lucky to keep possession on that one. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, and he looks for room to retire. They come drive for the 1st play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw. It's Alexander. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their 1st. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You gotta love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now. And you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And down he goes back over 3. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, and he put his team in great position. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chop here on second down. Ready, go! Here's a gift for Mark. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The Bears on the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Go! Powers inside. That just never had a chance as they control the middle of the field and stop him in the backfield on third down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's good, easy call for the ref. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one when they stop him at the 7. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Sets his feet. It's Alexander. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Long way to go on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He's down at the 25-yard line, waving, opens up the first half. That's a first down.
And that is exactly what you want. That is perfect execution. Back near your own end zone, man. You want to get that ball out of your hand. You want to create some space, and don't flirt with that end zone at all. Ball gets out of quarterback's hand. Receiver makes the play. Great job understanding the situation.
Defense not showing press coverage. Go! Second down to the air. He wants to go deep. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try to at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. At time, as both teams head into the locker room, we're looking forward to a terrific second half. But before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 18 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's LSU coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
The Bears will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Baldwin. Not nearly as much as he hoped. He brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. They got a lot done through the air in the first half. They might need to make some ground. This set of downs after the completion. Back to throw. It's Alexander. Back's got it on the screen. That is a nice move to get the ball out to the first 6. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And that's a lot side of this offense. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this game. Clearly could not run the football the way they wanted to
some assignments getting pushed around a little bit here in the first half, which is why they weren't able to have success running the football. And they had a little bit of a come to Jesus, it seems, at halftime. They've come out now playing a little bit angry and finally able to get some movement up front. That made all the difference here on this drive.
Let's it fly. He's got it right on the field. Open spaces. The 20, the 10. Touchdown Bears. That one will give them the lead.
And that's the exact opposite of what this defense drew up in the locker room. You want to stop giving up explosive plays. You want to play deep, make the offense earn it. But play one, they put the ball in the air, down the field. DB can't make a play. Not only that, the run after the catch, a disastrous start for this defense.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Trying to establish the run. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking downfield, it's Alexander. Timed it perfectly to knock it free. Forces the third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Complete on third down. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. And he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Can't do it. He did a great job finding some running room on that return. He was able to set up the offense with good field position. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They got 5 yards on their way. 2nd and 5 coming.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Ball down there, and they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They're trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Where did he go? Pulls it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Riding up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Deep in the end zone, it's Baldwin. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room. He couldn't find much on that return. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
They've been down 14. This is a 7-point game, so far no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely
Mid-range action to keep you going. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Makes Second and long here. Looking downfield, it's Alexander. They're all over it. Maybe sacked. Great work there by this defense. Now third and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
You got third and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for.
Fires toward the end zone. It's 12. Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can solve this. Oh, and he's got room. The 30. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. The give to the fullback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up the first without scoring. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Coming out with it, it's Baldwin. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Bowling Green has it back to Falcon offense. Will go to work. What a ton that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down and it led to the scoring drive.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense comes out of action. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page. And they've got to play a little bit more urgency here. They've got to get that one back. You got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best player.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Dropping back, it's Alexander. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. This offense has it with really good field position. Give as they work on that clock. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D-linemen staying in their gap.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Bears are threatening on 1st and goal.
22.
Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on it. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
Who can be the most physical team? That's what I love about this offense. Back-to-back plays, make no bones about it. And they trusted their offensive line. They're going to run the football, and the defense couldn't answer.
That's what I like the best about that play call, David, is just the patience, right? You're going to stick to the run. Yeah, you got stopped early. Trusting this offensive line to get the push necessary. And you're running back to find a tiny crease to get into the end zone. So being physical down here at this area of the field, so important. Nice play call as well to stick with.
good pickup on first down. Leaves him with second and short.
Here we go. Ready. 30.
Out of the shotgun, they go through. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain, and a push settled down. With the clock running, this should be the final play.